All right, this is Coach Shelby. I am counting days to 30 days, and I'm going to evaluate what has went on for me for these 30 days and see if I should keep going, have a different focus. We'll see. So, yeah, yesterday I was talking about Bronner, and what a story, man. Just the guy's focus to know that he had a contribution to make and he was able to make it. And so, how do you get insight? Oh, by the way, I'm with Stretch Expert, and our whole website is Stretch Ninja. And we offer a 28-day program for people that are really interested in learning how to activate their whole body. Yeah, that's important to be activated. Okay, just making sure my shoulder's in place. So, how do you get insight into yourself? What I've done is I've used everything that's available. I loved Earth, Wind, and Fire back in the day because they talked about mysticism, world religion, they talked about astrology, and evidently their nutrition piece was on point as well because if it wasn't, they wouldn't have been able to deal with being on the road and doing all that stuff like they've done. So, one of the things I found is astrology to be very useful. You know, when we're all born with a sun, a moon, an ascendant, Jupiter, Neptune, Mercury, Mars, and all of those planets are, it's like when we're born, we have a little map. And like my sun is in Libra, and my moon is in Aries, and my ascendant is Taurus ascendant. And I have Mercury in the sixth house. So my role or the insight that I'm working to understand with is Mercury in the sixth. That means my work is communication in all forms of communication. And so what I've been doing over the years has been learning about a variety of topics to communicate about. And so um, so now what I'm doing is I'm learning how to focus those areas into topics that I can communicate to people about. So you have a topic, you know, that I can communicate about, and then I'm going to go down and get very specific. So Mercury in the sixth conjunct the sun. I am here to shine light on communication matters about health. So you got mental health, which is Mercury, communication. Um, then you have psychological health, and then you actually have physical health, which relates to Mars, which is in fourth house, house of later years in life and stuff like that. So yeah, the Mercury in the sixth house, Venus and Scorpio in the seventh. So that means, you know, partnerships, intensity around values, you know, I bring it. I really do. And I haven't been able to, I'm working to really acknowledge I bring intensity. I bring um, Scorpio energy, which is the mysticism, the understanding of the mysticism that that this life is. I mean, because you know, you think about it. Right now, in this moment, there's a whole world of humans happening, you know, and there's a whole world of animals happening, and we're at the top of the animal chain because we can think and feel. But how do we continue to up level that? And it's through working with each other and working with ourselves and working with our inner reality, you know. So Saturn is in the 10th house in Aquarius. So it's all about the truth. It's all about bringing the truth. It's understanding that everything that I've lived and done, I'm able now to really bring it in a way to effectively communicate it. I mean, that's what I'm here to do. Effectively communicate the truth about matters that matter, but matters around health, matters around partnerships, matters around sex, matters around psychological balance, all this good stuff. And then Jupiter conjunct Chiron in the 11th. It's all about hopes, wishes, and dreams, being a wounded healer, being able to bring that energy forward. The wounded healer is a person that has gone through a lot of growth and is able to bring that energy forward to others so that you can save them time. That's what I love about the Course in Miracles, because it's all about saving self-time and then saving time for others. So, and then Moon in Aries in the 12th, that's emotions and habits, and institutions, psychology, deep psychology, deep places to the soul. So there's the moon represents the feminine, and so there's this ability to connect with the feminine, not only women, but the feminine in all of nature, and to be able to pull that forward in a very grounded way to help others to really be able to feel their humanity, feel their feminine receptiveness, and bring it forward. Yeah, astrology can be very useful to begin to help you really clean up how you're moving forward. And I think I did a video a long time ago about astrology, nutrition, and health. And this guy is Jansky. And the funny thing about this guy was he died of a heart attack. It's amazing, Basically, he wasn't really living his joy and wasn't totally lined up. Or he was just like, I'm ready to leave the movie, I'm out of here, and left. So I love this book in that it really breaks down all of the planets, and then it helps you to understand the nutritional influence that astrology has on your life. For example, Mars deals with the breaking down of things. How well does a person digest stuff? So I'll possibly do a video on this at some other point. But he also talks about enzymes. He talks about the importance of vitamins and cell salts and minerals. He also deals with what? Hormones. And then the last thing, and I'll close with this, we'll wait for that to stop, is he talked about that the United States Chamber of Commerce, no, the U.S. Commerce Department, several years ago in the 70s, found out that the movement of electromagnetic energy around the planet is consistent and reliable. It's so consistent and reliable that they could predict it. And with that information, AT&T, I can't think of them, Lucent Technologies, all these guys were able to hold on. All these guys were able to predict what was going to happen, and by predicting that, they were able to influence the herd, So unless you begin to learn your electromagnetic frequency and how you're flowing, then you'll wind up being pushed into the mass control using the understanding of electromagnetic frequencies and the whole thing that comes from electric plug sockets. I mean, we are electrical beings, so we just need to learn how to fine-tune our ability to pull the universal energy into this universe. So that's the work and the focus that I'm dealing with today. I love this astrology piece, and it may give you some insights on how you can utilize the movement of the planets that are happening inside you And then, you know, it's just insightful. I mean, I'm real clear now that I am a communicator about health, all the aspects of health. So I'm going to start working on that and see what comes up. You know, health, life, healthy lifestyles, and healthy thinking, and healthy ways to take care of your body, and healthy communication with yourself. I mean, there are several important aspects to health that we all need to begin to up level, you know, personally and collectively. So anyway, I'm checking out of here. Have an awesome day, and hopefully you enjoyed that full moon in Capricorn. Later.